Ahoy, shipmates! It's a bit of a busy day here in port. All sorts of activities going on. This is the... Oh, I'm going to forget the name of this one. The CSCL Star, a container ship. She is coming in from Tangiers, off heading into Port Southampton. And initially the two cruise ships were due to depart at 4 o'clock. The times have been revised until 4:30, and then Aurora is now at 5. Originally all were at 4 o'clock, but I think it could be a combination of the container ship being in the way, which is a bit of an issue, and then potentially the traffic in port being really bad today. Traffic in port is been really bad because you can see it here, all sorts going on. The road actually down here at the front, out of our front on Junction Cam and on Ferry Cam, there you go. You can see it's actually closed. There was an accident involving a lorry and some pedestrians at the entrance to the Red Funnel ferry terminal, so they've had to do all sorts of shenanigans to try and make that work. And as a consequence, traffic is going all through town. It's making it very blocked up indeed. Yeah, all sorts of traffic. I'm wondering if that has paid a price in things not going smoothly. Well, the latest I've heard is that 2 people have been injured and 1 seriously, and the lorry driver has been arrested, so hopefully everyone will pull through. But just to give you an idea of the traffic mess. There you go, we're here in the Port of Southampton, and all this red around here is all traffic, and it's been really bad coming over the Itchen Bridge as well.
BTS, Red Falcon approaching the highest line. Continue speed, please.
You can see the road near.
Red Falcon, BTS, just speed.
Town Quay here is still
Thank you.
Anyway, 3 departures today, 4:30 and 5 o'clock. I have not heard anything on the radio yet. I've had the radio on for a while. Weather has been rather smashing today. It says here a temperature of 14.2 centigrade, but when I was out the car earlier...
BTS, ready, go, permission to sail from Rope Piers, cars, please.
Ready, go, BTS, Ropers, Kawasaki, the Red Falcon, Western Shelf, inward bound. CSCL Star at the Cadland, inward bound, meeting 3 tugs, Ferriby, Bargate and Phoenix at Northwest Netley. The cruise ships, Queen Victoria and Britannia, are due to sail at 16:30.
That's all received, thank you.
City of London, BTS. City of London, BTS. Yeah, that's great, sir. Thank you. See you there. Copy your intention.
It's originally the 2 cruise ships were due away at 4 o'clock, and I got caught in traffic coming back into port, and the temperature in my car said 20 degrees centigrade, and it certainly feels quite warm out there. But anyway, we assume that's the weather forecast here for the port is correct.
Yeah, 2 and 4, sir. Thank you. Well, no immediate traffic for you, just the Challenger 2 there. She's bound for Yarmouth.
See, the wind has picked up a bit, around about gusting to 14 knots, a steady 10 knots. Visibility 26.7.
Trafalgar Sentinel, Southampton, BTS.
It looks a bit hazy over towards the Isle of Wight. 71% humidity and no rain. Marvellous. I haven't actually finished doing my setup just yet. I'll try and work out where these ships are all going.
Southampton VTS, Britannia.
last.
Britannia, VTS.
Yeah, VTS Britannia, good afternoon. Pilot on board, coming alongside 46, the other side to Quay. Deepest draft is 8.52. Vessels outbound for
Fjords.
Haugesund, Norway. And I have the passenger and crew numbers if you're ready.
Oh, gosh, that's early.
Oh, yes, please.
Passengers 3680, crew 1376, total 5056 plus myself. We're on schedule for a 16:30 departure.
Britannia, VTS. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. The CSCL Star is approaching Ladies Lake inward bound for roughly past at Dockhead, 3 tugs. The Queen Victoria, if she's ready to go, is going to sail ahead of you. You'll follow her up.
Excellent. And if she's not ready, are we okay to get past?
Yeah, we'll see how we go on. Apparently she's firm for 16:30, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, copy that. Okay, we'll single up and be ready to go, and we'll make the call as and when the CSCL Star's past. Thank you.
That's great, thanks.
Oh, there we go. So that's what's happening. So it sounds like the Queen Victoria will depart first, followed by the Britannia, and then eventually the Aurora. Don't forget the Aurora's at the other end of port. So the CSCL Star is coming into port, and then she's going to be passing Queen Victoria first, then Britannia, and then eventually she'll pass Aurora. So Aurora have to wait until she's gone past her. Hence, I think that explains the timings. Good. Right. Okay. So now we know who's going first, and we've got passenger numbers as well. Nice and early on the passenger numbers. 3,680 passengers and 1376 crew on Britannia. She has a maximum double occupancy of 3,647. Maximum occupancy of 4,400. So she's pretty busy. Just slightly over maximum double occupancy. And she got a crew complement of 1376, which according to my records is slightly more than a normal crew complement. And she is off to the fjords on a 7-day round trip. Calling in, as the pilot said, in Haugesund, then Olden, then Ålesund, then Stavanger, and then back to the port of Southampton. This is the CSCL Star container ship coming into port at the moment. It won't be long before she'll pick up some tugs. Just see the one sailing about it.
VTS, Woodstar.
It would be a nice day to be out in the water.
Woodstar, VTS.
VTS, Woodstar, quick move please from outside the Venture over to 25 berth. Maximum draft is 4.3, PC 0002 and 11 POB.
Woodstar, VTS, yeah, permission to sail to 25.
Thank you.
I hope I didn't hit
But Osprey, VTS, that will receive. Thank you. Galatea is the DP mode around the PC still. The flat hull is working at the Blackjack survey tug. And ferry traffic. We've got 2 cruise ships away at 16:30. The Britannia is going to follow out the Queen Victoria.
Just looking at Queen Victoria's itinerary, it looks pretty interesting. It's a 24, well, you've got a couple of options, either a 10, 17 or 24-day one-way.
Split 2, VTS.
Southampton to Barcelona.
What's the tower out? Thank you.
In a bit, we'll see the tugs come along and connect up to the CSCL Star. Ooh, looks pretty dark on Netley Cam, staring into the sun there. go back to cruise cam for a bit. Not much left on cruise cam. Let's see, let's move the cameras around to a better location, shall we? Oh, the shipmate, the Devon deck chair. Well, the shipmate, welcome aboard. Many thanks for your kind donation there and support of the channel. Ambulances, traffic everywhere. Yeah, it's been a real bind in port. Let's go off somewhere.
BTS, Independent Horizon.
Independent Horizon, VTS.
Independent Horizon, that's Boston, Town outbound.
You can see all the lines are still down for Queen Victoria and the Britannia there. Imagine the Costco. Once the Costco gets a bit closer, they'll start singling up. Oh, I've been neglecting the chat, I realised. With their shipmates in the chat, so have a quick look. We've got oh, there's Georgina Stevenson. Oh, there's Simon Doyle. I had a good time on the Ambassador cruise ship. My first time on the Ambassador ship, so I was rather keen to see what it was all about. Very interesting indeed. I was making a little film about that, which I hope you get out by the end of the weekend. Oh, there, Chris Howard. Oh, there, Keris. Sneaking off work early is Keris. Hope the boss doesn't find out. Oh, there, Blue Marble. Oh, there, Carol Finnis. Oh, there, Lorraine Green. It says her son and family are on Britannia today for the first time cruising. Oh, first time cruising. So you've picked a good ship there. I hope they enjoy it. Perhaps they'll give us a wave.
Southampton VTS, Queen Victoria.
Ah, now we've got the Queen Victoria on the old radio.
Queen Victoria, VTS, afternoon.
That's the Queen
Afternoon,
Victoria.
Oscar. 38.9 berth, 8.1. Out to La Coruña, and we'll be heading out as soon as the CSL Star is cleared. Once we singled up, I'll call you back. And hopefully
Queen Victoria, VTS, yeah, all copy, thank you. Well, she's at Northwest Ackley now. The Britannia is going to be following you out.
copy, thank you.
So, I've lost myself here. Oh, Lorraine Green. I think if I repeat any of these, it's a bit of a problem. Oh, there, Barbara. Shipmate Barbara from Switzerland. We've had some jolly decent weather in Portsmouth. The last couple of days have felt very much like the start of spring stroke summer. Oh, there, Lulu. Oh, there, Sue Hawks. Oh, there, James Dawson. I think I've got everyone. If I haven't got any, we apologise. Oh, there, Ian Lloyd. There we go. It says Queen Victoria's engines are firing up. Indeed, you can see some little smoke out the chimney there. All the lines are down still. I think we have to wait till the Costco container ship has passed. In fact, I'll nip around the back, because when we're around the back, there we go. We can actually see the tug connecting up to the stern.
BTS, Regia 7 on docket in, can dispute please.
Regia 7, VTS, yes please. The Queen Victoria is getting ready to go. And so it's the Britannia on 46.
Thank you.
The CSCL Star will have 3 tugs. This fits Bargate is on the bow. This fits for Ferriby is on the stern, and then it looks like the Phoenix will be accompanying her down the side. So yacht out there. What is the wind strength? Still pretty decent. It's coming from the southwest, as is typical. It's gusting around about 30 knots. I think it's a perfect day to be out in your sailing boat. Well, there, Raymond Morris. Raymond Morris will be on Arcadia next week. Oh, looks like Paul sent me over some adverts. Okay. That's some Cunard Queen Victoria pricing. Definitely a tad more expensive than... Oh, there's 16 nights. Paul's reminded me as well that the P&O 2028 sailings go on sale next week. And if you pre-register now, I think will be advert number 4, I think. If you pre-register now, you can secure your sailing for 2028. Okay, just saving some adverts here, so we got to get to find out some prices. Oh, this one on Britannia is full. When is that for? June of this year. I was talking to Paul the other day, and he was saying that quite a few of the cruises that were leaving port were actually full. No spaces available. Okay, right, that's dealt with that. Oh, so there we go. So yes, so that was the pre-register for 2028, which seems a long way in the future, doesn't it? I got myself a new passport the other week, and I was filling in something for my passport, and it said, "What's the expiry date of your passport?" And it was 2036, which just seemed like a very alien number, 2036. I can't say I've seen the year 2036 written down for any real purpose as yet. Okay. Flip over to box cam. Here comes the Costco CSL. That's a Costco shipping line, the CSCL Star. Hopefully we'll see the Queen Victoria shortly departing. Just the one ship tomorrow. It's really odd. We've got 3 today, 1 tomorrow. And then we've got another tug down there as well. Tugs galore. And there's the Phoenix, I think. Yeah, on the other side. Lovely colour to the water this afternoon, very turquoisey. Looks real Mediterranean. Shipmate Chris Buster says, love cruising from Southampton, but hate driving through Southampton. Cameras everywhere. That is very true, shipmate, very true. Shipmate Patriotic Duty says, I'll be on Queen Victoria in 4 weeks. Rome to Barcelona. Wondering if there'll be jet fuel to get back. But that is a consideration these days. Although I went on ambassador for a ship visit. When was that? A couple of days ago? Wednesday. And they said that they are fully hedged with their fuel prices until the end of 2027.
Tomorrow, BTS.
So if you book an ambassador cruise, you don't expect to see a fuel surcharge anytime soon.
Shimano VTS, thank you.
Here you can see the name CSCL Star. CSL. The SCL Star is 366 meters long, 52 meters wide, coming in from Tangiers.
Queen Victoria VTS, yeah, you have permission to part once the TSCL pass.
Yeah, it's a clumsy mouthful, isn't it, of a name? CSCL Star.
Southampton VTS, Britannia.
Britannia's on the radio as well now. She's keen to go, I suspect. There's this.
Southampton VTS, Britannia.
Oh, Britannia's singling up.
Britannia VTS, afternoon again.
Afternoon again, yeah, that's us singling up here on 46. We'll be ready to get underway shortly. Do we have permission to serve?
Britannia VTS, yes, you have got permission to sail once the TSCL Star is passed and the Queen Victoria is out ahead of you there.
All copy, thank you.
There we go. You see the Queen Victoria. Can't quite, it's a bit, just wobbling the camera slightly there. Can't quite see, but anyway, you could view the star, and the lines are definitely coming in on the Queen Victoria, so she will be heading off first. What a great day for a sail away. Sunny. Oh, lines coming down. The Britannia's off on a, what is it, calling it, a 24-day one-way trip to Barcelona. This is that cruise, should you be interested. It's quite a good itinerary, I think. So we leave the port of Southampton.
VTS, the Aurora.
Oh, Robert's on the radio. She's at the end of the port. She's leaving in about 20 minutes' time.
Aurora VTS, afternoon.
VTS, the Aurora, afternoon to you. Port side on 106 berth. Draft of 8.58. Come back to you next port, actually you didn't tell me. Numbers on board is 1805 passengers and 842 crew.
Aurora VTS, yeah, that all received. Thank you. I've got you scheduled for 1700. Are you looking good for that?
Yeah, I'm getting propulsion now. Everybody's on board. So as soon as container ship's passed, assuming the other two passenger ships are sailing, we will tuck in the stern.
Yeah, that's all copied. Thanks. The CSCL Stars is passing in the ocean dock now. Queen Victoria has permission and the Britannia to follow her out there.
Yep, that's all. Is the next port and permission to sail once the container ship's passed.
Yeah, Cartagena for the next one, and yeah, permission to sail once the CSCL Stars passed.
That's what I was saying. Thank you.
There we go. So we have numbers for Aurora. Passengers at 1,805. I think that's correct. They caught me on the hop by giving the passenger numbers. I wasn't expecting it. And so what does Aurora normally have? About 1874 for maximum double occupancy. So again, she's pretty full ship. 842 complement of crew and 860 is normal. So that's pretty good. You can see the thrusters working on Queen Victoria here to keep her against the dockside. Now all the lines have been let go. Lines are also going on the Britannia there. So this Queen Victoria is on a 24-day one-way trip from Southampton to Barcelona. And this is an example of how much the pricing is for you, should you be curious. Not a lot of difference between ocean view and balcony there, is there? Anyway, this cruise departs Southampton. It's a day at sea, then you cruise in at La Coruña in Spain, then Lisbon in Portugal, then Malaga in Spain, all the way around the corner, Cartagena in Spain, then they stop at the Spanish barrier Balearic Islands
Southampton VTS, Woodstar.
of Mallorca, then up to Barcelona in Spain, then all the way
We're
across.
starting VTS.
VTS, Woodstar, that's us all fast alongside 25 berth. Next movement will be over to 23 tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
9 o'clock. Thank you. Good evening.
After calling into Barcelona, she will be heading all the way across to Crete in Greece, then stopping at Kusadasi in Turkey, then overnighting in Istanbul in Turkey, then calling in Athens in Greece, Mykonos Island in Greece, Olympia in Greece, then heading back to Messina in Sicily, the Italian isle, then ultimately all the way back to Barcelona. And that's the example of pricing there, which seems 24 nights. That doesn't seem too bad, does it? Quite an interesting itinerary as well. Hopefully you'll be here, lots of sun down there in the Greek Isles. Let's see what else did Paul send over. There's one for May of next year. No hordes as yet. It's a little disappointing. We've got Queen Victoria and Queen... I think it's Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria and Queen Mary 2 in port. Must be about a month's time then. And they will, hopefully they'll post
Go VTS.
This is a Portugal-Morocco cruise. Southampton, 3 days at sea. Praia de Victoria. In Ponta Delgado in the Azores, couple of days at sea.
Yantian Express. The VTS. Thank you, sir. Can you just confirm your deepest level of the draft then and number of persons on board?
Agadir, at sea, Casablanca, Tangiers. That's where the container ship's just come from, Tangiers. And then Lisbon and back to the port of Southampton. That looks like a jet ski down there going way too fast. It's 5 knot speed limit around there.
Yantian Express, Southampton VTS. Apologies, you were overspoken. And said you've got 28 persons on board, 26 crew and 2 passengers. Question, what's your deepest level of the draft?
The pilot might be calling that in.
10-6, do you have any defects? Okay, sir, thank you.
Looks like a jet ski.
Yeah, thanks for that, sir. The City of London, just between the Nab Town, the Nab House, the Nab Boys. She is going to be dredging area 395, split 2, vicinity of Outer Nab number 2. She's for the Nab spoil area. I'll say you to your pilot 1 hour from now. Do not pass your pilot boarding station until the pilot's on the bridge.
That's definitely too fast. So we'll see lines attached on the bow of Britannia. I was just checking that. Shipmate Simon Dawes has always liked to say he'd like to thank Paul from Love Cruise for dealing with Solent Ships voyages, as he also is. Dealing with booking on Queen Mary 2 for the Caribbean for Christmas, will be remaining on board at the conclusion of the... shipmate Simon Doyle. Honestly, I think he spends more time on the Queen Mary 2 than some of the crew do. So he's going on the group cruise, and then he's staying on board for 30 days. I don't know. I think I'm missing a trick somewhere. Queen Victoria putting the sticks down. She's got a bit of a lead, doesn't it? So there you go. So that's the cruise on. That's the cruise on the Portugal-Morocco cruise on Queen Victoria. Now, I know quite a few shipmates haven't been on a Cunard ship, and I don't necessarily think it's for you. this could be one for you to sample. Day at sea.
Going to BTS, Queen Victoria.
And then stopping in at Zeebrugge and Cherbourg.
Queen Victoria, VTS.
BTS Victoria, clear the berth, they'll call that Western Shelf, and I have passenger number 193 and crew 975.
Queen Victoria, that's all received, thank you. No reported inbounds at this time.
Thank you.
Aha, right. So crew numbers, passenger numbers and crew numbers for Queen Victoria. Let's have a look. How does that compare with what our normal figures are? So I think if I heard that correctly, that's 1,938 passengers, which puts it's about 150 under maximum double occupancy, and a complement of crew of 975, which is, according to my record, slightly about 75 over maximum crew capacity.
Eagle Brasilica, Eagle Brasilica, Eagle Brasilica, Southampton BTS, Southampton BTS, Southampton BTS on channel 12. Eagle Brasilica, Southampton BTS. Very good afternoon. The pilot's trying to call you on channel 9.
Well, the shipmate Chris Buster says he's registered for the group cruise. I haven't heard a word yet.
09.
I believe Paul. He can probably chip in. I believe Paul is.
BCS, Roger 7, departing Town Quay.
I believe he's confirming up details.
Roger 7 BTS, that's all received. The Britannia just about to back out of the Ocean dock.
Oh yeah, looks like all lines are down on Britannia.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's if you've registered, that as soon as we've got 100% confirmation of what is happening, we will contact you, or Paul will contact you, I should say. And likewise, if you want to reserve a good price for 2028 cruises on P&O, you can pre-register now for booking for next week. Do we have anyone up by the sign? Oh, hello. Oh, I think I've seen that flag before. One on the left, anyway. I'm not sure about the one on the right. One on the left looks like a pirate duck, if I'm not mistaken. I think we've got some haulage as well. Hopefully the outside microphone will pick something up.
Jet 6 feet.
Excellent. Well, I've definitely heard that. That's some good quality haulage there. "29th of May, I think this is a very similar cruise that the Britannia is on today. It's up to the fields. Let's see if I can have a look at this flag. Let's have a look and see if we can find this flag, shall we? I think I've seen the pirate rubber ducky one before. I don't think I've seen the other one. It looks like some sort of cap or something. Let's see if we can see, shall we? Well, they've certainly managed to attach them really well. Yeah, looks like a pirate duck and a cat. Excellent shipmates, well done. Britannia, very horn happy today. Excellent. That's something we can all get behind. Yes, it looks like a cat in a hat, isn't it? Sounds like some sort of start of some sort of Dr. Zeus. Cat in the hat or something. Excellent. Well done, shipmates. Not a county flag, so I don't need to worry about getting that one wrong. Oh, I think I've seen something else as well. Oh, hello, what's that? I was going to say Essex because I thought it was... No, but it's not Essex, is it? Not... Oh, I don't know what that is. I can't quite see. My screen's not actually very big, so it is a little tricky for me to see. Don't know if perhaps someone in the chat can identify that flag. See it on box cam as well. What a great day for a sail. It looks like lots of people out on their balconies. Enjoying
Yes, rare spray. Hooking.
Must be giving us a... Watching the
Good
channel and giving us a wave.
Again, the Queen Victoria Northwest Netley inward bound. The Britannia is just heading out of the ocean dock there now. Aurora on 106 is going to sail any minute.
All copied.
Shipmates are saying Liverpool Football Club. Okay. I can't quite see the letters at the bottom. I can see it now. Yes, I was mistaking it for the Essex flag or something else. But very good. Thank you for all your information there, shipmate. I knew some of you are very good at identifying football flags. Just goes to show you, though, even on a sort of quite a gentle day like today, still a bit of a wind there makes holding the flag difficult. But they've managed it. I'm not sure how they're doing it. Long arms and all waving. Back to enjoy a lovely 7 nights off the fields, and in some decent weather as well. But the Britannia heading off 7-day round trip to the fields, very similar to the itinerary that is below, except that one's got the Zeebrugge. What else we got on Britannia? This is the one I spotted that was full. 21 nights from June of this year, so not far away, and the inside cabins are full, which I was amazed at.
Flat home, BTS.
Yeah, BTS, flat home.
Flat home, BTS, yeah, after is the Queen Victoria, breaking lanes, take out the bow, followed by the Britannia and the Aurora.
Yeah, copy that. Do you want a clear channel for them?
The Queen Victoria is a clear channel, and so the other two, yes please.
Lovely, roger that.
The container ships just passing by the Aurora down at the other end of port, so it might be a few minutes before she can let go and follow them. I've noticed that today we've actually got a decent view without any of the red funnel ferries blocking our view. Three ferries are back in service. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a problem with an accident right at the entrance of the ferry terminal.
Marlow VTS, just see you there at the West Princess there. There's no reported outbound support, sir.
Britannia is the flagship. You know, in fact. It was built in 2015 at a cost of 473 million British pounds. 643,000 gross tons. I'd say that puts her in the sort of small large ship category. Or large medium ship. Small large ship, I'm going to call that, I think. There's a number of sister ships. You can see a complete manoeuvre now. The Discovery Princess, the Enchanted Princess, the Majestic Princess, who is also in port this season. She's home ported in the port of Southampton. The Regal Princess, the Royal Princess, and the Sky Princess, which was the ship we went on for our first group cruise. If you want to join us on our next group cruise, if you sign up, here we go. If you sign up, as soon as we've 100% confirmed on the details, we'll send you a message. Currently, these are the provisional dates and sailings. Well, the shipmate, not a Goldberg said, did Queen...
Yes, Red Falcon, short Spartan Royal Pair for cows, please.
Did Queen Anne do horns? No, nothing from Queen Anne. Very silent indeed. Very disappointing from Queen Anne. I was expecting more. Normally the Cunards are pretty good. Queen Anne's pretty honky.
Red Falcon VTS, yes sir, you have permission to start roll pier for cows.
Shipmate Jackie Miller asking when the group cruise is. There, I popped the information up. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but I think Paul tells me.
VTS, Red Falcon, that's all received, thank you.
It's like sort of 99% or something confirmed. Yeah, lovely colour of the water today. We're all sort of turquoisey hue. Shipmate. Oh, someone's on the back with a flag. Oh, sorry, shipmate. Did I not see that? Quick. What can I do? Let's see. I'll zoom in. Sorry, I didn't realise I hadn't spotted your message. Let's see if I can find you. You've given it away though by telling me you've got a Durham flag. Let's see if we can see. See any flags on the stern? Oh, hello. Oh, gosh, I like that one. That's an excellent flag. Really high contrast. Well done, shipmates. Oh, thank you for alerting me to that one. I don't think we've had a Durham flag before on the channel. First time for that. Good flag, though, isn't it? Bright yellow and bright blue. Very easy to spot that one. Well done, shipmates. I need to tick that off my list of Ladybird flag spotters. Yeah, because it almost looks like a spot of heat haze in the air. Oh, excellent. They've spotted us on the stream. Marvellous. Well done, shipmates. Good flag, that one. I'm pretty sure that's a first for the stream, or a Durham flag. I'm going to have to definitely tick them off the boxes, aren't I? In fact, I'll start doing that. Well, Alistair Adams, anyone get numbers? Yes, numbers. We have numbers for all 3 ships today. In fact, they've been very prompt at giving us our numbers. Numbers for Britannia. What do we have for Britannia? We had them right at the very beginning of the broadcast. 3,680 passengers for Britannia. So that is somewhere between... 3,000 plus 3,680, so slightly over maximum double occupancy, and 1376 crew, so and a couple of extra crew as well. So a decently full ship again. I don't think we have any non-full ships these days. And we've also had numbers for the other 2 as well.
Southampton BTS, Britannia, Western Southampton, main channel to the east.
Britannia, Sun VTS, that's all received. Just local ferries inbound at the moment. Over.
Understood, thank you.
Anyway, so that was that cruise down to the Mediterranean. It's full. I think I saw somewhere, but I can't see it now. Someone said I think someone is actually on this cruise. So good job booking early. Oh, 15 nights transatlantic, Southampton to where we end up, Bridgetown, Barbados, overnight. Includes airport transfers and a return flight. 1,149 for an inside, 1,300 for a balcony. I've got to give that some serious consideration. Quite enjoy the transatlantics. So what's the itinerary on this one? 3 days at sea and then Tenerife in Spain. 6 days at sea, Saint Martin, Dominica, Castilleries, St. Lucia, Bridgetown in Barbados, which you can overnight on. And then you fly back to the wonderful port of Southampton. Well, actually, no, I think you fly back to London. Be my assumption. In case you're wondering, the other ship, which has escaped my memory, Aurora. Yeah. I've only got 3 ships to deal with. What am I...
BTS Red Jet 6, Northwest Netley, permission to continue at speed, please.
What am I going to do when it's a 5 cruise ship Super Saturday? I'm going to forget all the 5 ships again, aren't I? The Aurora is on the move.
Red Jet 6, yes ma'am, with care. Once past the Britannia, the Red Falcon is at Gimpelber outbound.
Welcome, thank you.
We've got some little speedboat out there shooting along. And the red jet's passing by. Shipmate Margaret. Oh, thank you for that, shipmate. I did see it message go past, and I totally lost it. Excellent. Well, I think you've done well then to pick in on that one. I don't know if you've gone for a balcony or for an inside. It looks like that's going to be a very full cruise ship. I am, however, tempted by the transatlantic. Now, do I go budget? Go 11.49 for an inside. I'm in the Caribbean. I'd rather want a balcony. I better go for a balcony, I guess. Better go for a balcony, I think. Flights and transfers. That's pretty. Oh, it's an obstructed balcony.
BTS, maritime filming.
Maritime filming. What's that? Who are you?
Maritime filming, VTS.
BTS, maritime filming. All drone operations on 31 birds are all complete.
Oh, right.
VTS has got beat.
Maritime filming. Droning on 31 berth. my beady eyes on the other camera for Aurora. Ooh, somebody's out having fun in their boat. Should be Hans wants to know what's destination for Britannia on this one. She is off to Hogsand. Hogsand is the first stop, then Alden, then Ulsand, then Stavanger, and then back to Port Southampton. So no Oslo on this one. Let me just check. No Oslo on the next one either. Off to the fields again. Oslo will be on May the 8th. There is a cruise to the fiords and Scandinavia, and she'll be calling into Oslo on May the 14th. Just about see Queen Victoria behind Cashot Spit there. Meanwhile, we have Aurora coming at us from the other side of Mayflower Park. Where's Aurora off to? I didn't quite catch what the pilot said on the radio. Where is Aurora off to? Oh, she's off on a 19-day round trip. Central Mediterranean Discovery. Oh, this does look like an interesting cruise. This cruise, however, is starting in the Port Southampton, calls in at Cartagena in Spain, then Cagliari in Sardinia, Italy, then Katakolon in Greece, and then Corfu Island in Greece, then heads up to Dubrovnik in Croatia, Split in Croatia, back around to the Italian Isle of Sicily for Catania, and then in Gibraltar. You see the occasional ships calling in Gibraltar, then back to Port Southampton. So no overnights on that cruise, but some really interesting scenery. The Greek Isles there, a bit of the Greek Isles, and also the coast past Montenegro and up to Croatia. Very pretty indeed. Actually, Johnny B says all the Prince of Wales aircraft carriers leaving Portsmouth at 6:30 today. Might end up seeing her on our live stream. Anyway, there's a sample cruise on Aurora. Depending on the time of year, I think Aurora's adults only as well. Very popular with a lot of shipmates, Aurora. Departs Southampton, day at sea, Zeebrugge for Bruges, overnight as well. Do like an overnight. Cherbourg in France, then back to Port Southampton. 5 nights in September of 2028. Don't think we've got any horns from Aurora either. And yes, pre-registration is open for booking of 2028 sailings, so Paul tells me. Oh, Olds. Hey, that's good. Incoming horns in a few seconds. Excellent. Occasionally we get the ships giving us some hornage as they pass Mayflower Park. I'd like to think it's so that they can hear themselves on Solent Ships YouTube channel, but I don't think that's the case. Not too many up on top deck, is there? I can only see a few silhouettes up there. So it's only really the Queen Victoria that disappointed with lack of horns. Got a couple of shipmates up here by the sign. I wonder if they're following. Yeah, we've got some waves. Excellent. It's a popular location. If you happen to be on board, I'll always check up here by the sign. So, ooh, looks like we've got a flag or a... I'm not quite sure. It looks like a seat cushion. That's what it reminds me of. I'm not sure it's a seat cushion, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, we can see you, shipmates. Well done. Very good. Very good indeed. So we've had a couple of flags today, a couple of wavers. And 3 ships leaving more or less on time. Which is unusual. Nobody's lost their 80-year-old grandmother today, unlike the other day. The other day we had somebody missing, some 80-year-old on board missing. Oh, there's Queen Victoria. Yeah, there is quite a bit of heat haze, isn't there? It's the time of the year, I guess.
Split 2, BTS. Split 2, BTS, that is all received, sir. No immediate outbound traffic at this time. Correction, the ferry Arrow is departing Portsmouth, over.
Well, considering there's not too many people up on deck, very pleasing that we had a group of shipmates waving up there. They're still there waving away, are they? Yes, there they are. Hopefully they'll say hello to each other. Maybe they'll have met some new friends. Aurora, built in the year 2000, makes her 26 years old. Sure, this is the oldest ship in P&O's fleet. 76,000 gross tons. I think that puts her in the large, small ship category. And she's heading off for a 19-day round trip to Central Mediterranean discovery.
Arrow, Southampton VTS.
Queen Victoria heading down to Cashot Spit.
Arrow, VTS, that is all received, sir. We have the inbound ferry, St. Marlow, at the Warner Buoy, and Split 2 is in the vicinity of the out-and-out inbound also.
Like a very accurate statement, is it, in the vicinity? Sounds a bit vague.
VTS, Apex.
Apex, VTS.
VTS, Apex, good afternoon. That's us just getting underway now, heading out to the NAB for the arrival of the Eagle Brasilia. We've got 4 persons on board and a draft of 6.8.
Apex, VTS, that is all copied, sir. Of the outbound cruise vessel Britannia, followed by Aurora. Over.
That's all copied, many thanks.
Queen Victoria, VTS, that's all received, sir. No immediate inbound traffic. The next boarding at the NAV is the Yantian Express at 17:45 Bravo, over. That's all received.
There you go. That's one you saw about the Yantian Express. Yes, it's a 19-day round trip.
VTS, Red Jet 6, shortly departing Town Quay for Cowes.
19-day round trip for the Aurora.
Red Jet 6, this VTS, you have permission to roll pier for Cowes. Outbound vessel Aurora, passing the Gimp, over.
So copy, thank you.
I was just noticing, actually, just looking down through the Aurora's this itinerary, it's got quite a lot of long trips. So this is a 19-day central Mediterranean discovery. Heading down to Greece, up to Croatia, quick stop in at Sicily. Then the next one is a 19-day round trip Western Mediterranean, which calls in at Corunna, Portugal, Morocco, Malta, Sicily, Rome, Italy, and then Corsica, French island of Corsica, Alicante in Spain, then Lisbon, Portugal. So a few interesting destinations there, slightly different. Quite good one there. After that, she's got a 14-day field trip. So let's have a look. So that's calling it Hogston, Olsen, Gradval, Trondheim, Adeltheim and Stavanger. So there's a few slightly interesting ports there, out of the ordinary. And after that, it's a 16-day round trip to Norway and Iceland, calling it Liverpool on the way back. After that, it's Northern Europe and Scandinavia. And then a little 5-day. Yeah, she's got some really interesting, quite long cruises. More than your average 7 days or 14 days.
Southampton VTS, Samal.
Samalo, Southampton VTS.
Southampton VTS, Samalo, passing through the port.
Samalo, VTS, that's all received, sir. The Arrow is at Split Elbow outbound, over.
Southampton VTS, Samalo, well copy, thank you.
Well, shipmate Chris Buster says, having a couple of beers, watching the cruise ships counting down the days until the next cruise. Oh, there is. Oh, I think that might be the Flatholm. Is that the Flatholm?
VTS, the Aurora, Western Shelf out.
Yes, it is. That's the Flatholm there. She's surveying in the Solent at the moment.
Aurora VTS has received no immediate traffic. Next boarding at the NAB, Yantian Express, 1745 Bravo.
So she's surveying.
That's all received.
So that looks like essentially she's surveying. Oh, she's still surveying up here as well. That's essentially the main shipping route. So it looks like she's surveying the width of the shipping route all the way along here to try and work out where the edge is, what's moved. And again here, and I think this is probably the edge of the Bramble Bank.
Bridget 7, that's all, copy, ma'am. We have the outbound clear channel Queen Victoria, approaching Calshot Spit, followed by the Britannia and the Aurora Western Shelf outbound.
Yeah, so she's actually, so the Bramble Bank, are the two markers, the Bramble Bank, one's here. So she's sort of surveying just to the south. I think the Bramble Bank moves around quite a bit because it is obviously a bank and the flows and the tides move it around. Good shots here, straight down the bows of Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria is off on a 24-day one-way trip to Barcelona. In fact, I've got the price here, I think. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, this one here, yeah. Calls it La Coruña in Spain, Lisbon in Portugal, Malaga in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, Mogma to Mallorca in the Balearic Islands, Barcelona in Spain, then heads all across to Crete in Greece, then Kusadasi in Turkey, Istanbul in Turkey, Athens in Greece, Mykonos Island in Greece.
Arrow, Southampton VTS, that's received, sir, of the dredger Split 2, just west of the outer nabs, inbound for Calzo.
And then Cato Colonna in Greece, and then eventually Messina in the Italian Isle of Sicily. Quite interesting cruise, that one. What's she doing after this?
That's all copied.
She's off to... Oh, she sails from Barcelona to Istanbul.
VTS, this is test engineer. Just wondering if I can have a new installation radio check, please. Over.
Test engineer VTS, you are loud and clear.
Thank you very much, engineer out.
Now after that, it's a 14-day around Mediterranean and Greek Isles trip, and that's from Barcelona to Barcelona. So she's going to be based in Istanbul and Barcelona for a fair bit over the... In fact, hang on. Yeah, so it won't be long before we go to see Queen Victoria for a while. She's based in Istanbul and Barcelona over the summer. June, she'll be in Rome, Trieste. Back to Barcelona for June, then Rome again throughout the month of July. Barcelona in July. Rome, Barcelona. So she's in the Mediterranean, it looks like, for this summer season until November the 7th, where she returns to the port of Southampton. So I think we haven't got the... Oh, I think this is it, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this is the last time we'll see Queen Victoria in port for a while. You know, heading off the Mediterranean for the summer. Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd have thought she'd have given us a bit more of a honk when she left, wouldn't you? Well, the UK cool guy? Well, the Alistair Adams says, watching near Bodum, Turkey. Ooh. Sounds like you might have been on holiday, shipmate. Bet you've got some good weather over there. Then she's back into Southampton. So Queen Victoria's back into Southampton until January, where she heads off on a 110-day world voyage. She's back in Southampton in April, so we don't see a great deal of Queen Victoria in port. I haven't really given that much consideration when I was scheduling this broadcast. Britannia is just passing the Fawley terminal. Aurora's over on Netley Cam, but Netley Cam's looking pretty much directly into the sun. Not ideal conditions over there. Know what I've forgotten? In case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting live and direct from the Port of Southampton. I think that's about an hour for the Captain's Banner Bingo, which is not bad. Has been worse. Well, shipmate Mike says, he's just gone in from work. Didn't think he'd make today, so anyway. Well, we're still going, shipmate. You had a good selection of horns earlier. And shipmate Ruler Lex. Oh, yes. I've read about this the other morning. They make a good point. Something for your diary for 2028. All 4 Queens will be in Liverpool on the 16th of May. Now, I'm trying to work out what to do about that. I'm reading in the press this morning that they are predicting over 1 million people will visit the city to watch that. Now, the question is, do I try and get on a ship and have a good view from the ship? That's a possibility. Or do I try and find a hotel room with a good view? Look at that. Excellent. We can see the Britannia in the background. It's a good shot.
BTS, Split 3, good afternoon.
Split 3, VTS, good afternoon.
Yes, sir, we're just leaving Hyde Marine Park, outward bound for Cowes. Drafted 1.4 and 2 on board.
Split 3, say again your draft and persons on board.
1.4, sir, and 2 on board.
Split 3, that is all copied. No immediate traffic to report, over.
Thank you very much, sir.
We have a lead on Queen Victoria. Yeah, so 4 Queens are in Liverpool. So do I get on a ship, watch it from the dockside, or perhaps do I get a hotel room with a good view? Shipmate Dawson will be finding out to refer for May of 2028. All 4 Queens will be in the port of Liverpool. 4 Queens will be in the port of Liverpool. And they reckon over 1 million people will be visiting the port to watch that. So I'm going to have to try and give that some consideration. Do I get on board a ship? Do I try and watch it from the dockside? Or do I get a hotel room? A bit of research there, I feel. Shipmate James Dawson says, hoping to get on a ship, was there for the 175th in 2015. Was excellent. I have heard good things.
Southampton VTS, Britannia, hook we on.
Britannia VTS, that's all received, no immediate inbound traffic to report.
Thank you.
Shipmate Chris is trying to get onto a ship. Yeah, I might try and get on a ship. I don't know, I'm not sure. Probably being on a ship, though, often the quality of the internet connection is not ideal. Being on land would probably be the best thing. I don't know where four ships will dock when they're in Liverpool. That familiar with the port of Liverpool, apart from the ferry across the Mersey. I'll get like a hotel room in Birkenhead or Mersey or something. It's a challenge for another day. Shipmate Relaxa says a group cruise for 2028. Oh yeah, actually that's not a bad idea, is it? That would be a fantastic group cruise. It's something to remember. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'll get Paul to look into that. There's the Aurora heading down southern water. Shipmate Alistair, so would you better drone it? I don't know. I would think there might be a distinct possibility they would put in a no-fly zone in that area for that. If there's 4 ships there, just because it'll be really busy. There'll probably be helicopters and things whizzing around, so there's a good chance. Also, I'm not sure I can drone and live stream. So there's a lot going on. It'll be a very busy day. Shipmate James Dawson says only 2 ships will be docking. The other 2 will be visiting, possibly tendering, but not confirmed. I suppose that tendering, you won't be able to get on and off, will you? Well, you won't be able to get on as a new passenger. Can't really take your luggage on a tender, can you, I suppose? Well, can you? I don't really know. I've not tendered to a port. A quick look, see if I can see where that'd be worth going. I'm not sure. Oh, project for another day, that one.
Yes, Red Falcon Hook Royal.
Red Falcon VTS, that's all received.
Shipmate James Dawson says we married 2, is only 1 embarking and disembarking. Maybe I'll have to get one of the other ones. Oh, I don't know. So many variables to consider with that. Definitely have to do something, though, I feel. 4 queens in port at the same time. Should be quite epic.
BTS, Red Eagle, shortly departing Cowes.
Red Eagle, that's all received, sir. We've got the target Apex at West Bramble outbound, followed by clear channel cruise vessel Britannia at approaching Castle Point, and then Aurora is just approaching SO1, over.
That's all received, thank you.
Lovely day for a sail away, though. Warm. What is the weather at the moment? 14 degrees centigrade. The sun feels strong. Wind has abated slightly. Visibility not ideal. I can see on Netley Cam here. It's a little bit hazy over there on the Isle of Wight. It's an interesting vessel there, anchored in Cowes. That is the Galatea. She's a buoy laying vessel. I think that's the vessel the other day we saw. Just checking the buoys down here outside of Cowes, cleaning them up, replacing them. Shipmate Chris Buster's very interested. I think they want to be on one of the Cunard ships when the 4 ships are in Liverpool, May of 2028.
VGS Red Jet 7, West Netley, permission to carry on at speed, please.
At 7 VTS, ES-bound, my caution.
Okay, thanks.
A fairly quiet weekend coming up. Just have the Iona on Saturday. She's departing currently at 5 o'clock. And then just the one on Sunday as well, the Sky Princess. Oh, sorry, 2 on the Saturday, the Sky Princess and the Iona. And then just the one on Sunday, the P&O Avia. Get a good shot here of the P&O Britannia and the P&O Arcadia, both heading down towards Cowshots. And then, of course, that's one of the red jets. It's looking a little choppy there on the Solent. I don't often see head-on for the red jet, so it's interesting to see how it does move around. And that's 3 ships in one shot. Just about. Visibility is not ideal for Queen Victoria, but you can just about see her right in the background going from right to left. You can see the Britannia on the right going from left to right, and we can see the P&O Aurora heading straight down Southampton Water towards Cowshot Spit. That's a really good 3-shot view. It's a pity the visibility is not ideal. That's such a shame. If that was a bit clearer, you'd have a really good view of Queen Victoria as well. Shipmate Chris Buster there says, if I have to sell a kidney, we would love to be on a Cunard ship in Liverpool. Had to be done. Well, I think you've inspired me to have a look as well. Well, shipmate Mike Hanson says, fantastic filming today, Captain. Well, thanks, shipmate. Some good conditions, and the ships have all left pretty much on time. I don't know how it's looking down here because we had the accident earlier. Oh, they've opened the road up. The road is open now, freeing up traffic. The road was closed earlier due to an accident at the entrance to the ferry terminal. Shipmate Fred Boy says, we were on the Wirral with our caravan last time all four queens were in and around Liverpool. We tried to see them from New Brighton, but all roads in and out of the Wirral were gridlocked. Yeah. I said, mate, you make a good point there, shipmate. Being on a ship would definitely be the best viewpoint. Although I don't quite know how the internet connectivity works. So I'm going to have to... It's a problem. It's a problem for the captain there to try and sort out what to do, where to go. Maybe I'll get the best view from a boat. Just having a look, see if there's any suitable buildings, but I can't really see anything. This could well be a challenge to find a solution to the Four Queens problem. There we go. There is Aurora in the background. Small vessel at the front there is the Southampton Patrol, Harbour Master, making sure nobody's in the way.
Don't forget the answer. To the east of the tower. We're going using people to town. 1026.
That's a very noisy radio. Sounds like someone's way up by the tower. Not so much of a lean there from Britannia as she goes around the corner. Well, shipmate James Dawson says might be able to get you a contact. Oh, contact for what, shipmate? If you can, though, it'd be greatly appreciated. Any sort of contacts are good. Well, it should be Animal Days on live Saturday. Yes, live tomorrow. 2 tomorrow, 1 on Sunday. So yes, live tomorrow at I think it was 5 o'clock, was it? Let's have a quick look. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Saturday for Sky Princess, and then 5 o'clock for Iona. One of our shipmates is on this cruise, which happens to be full if you want an inside cabin. I have heard of the obstructed view cabins before, and I've never really seen one. I went to a ship visit on Ambassador Ambition on Wednesday, and on the ship visit I did indeed observe a cabin with an obscured view. When you looked out of the window, all you could see was the side of the lifeboat. Shipmate James Paulson, tall building access Liverpool. Now that would be absolutely fantastic. I've just been having a quick look. I can see plenty of tall buildings, but I just don't. None of them look like particularly accessible. They look like offices and things like that. If you could, shipmate James Dawson, get access to a building, that would be ultimately the bestest solution ever. Yeah, drop me an email or message me on the Discord and let me know. Well, shipmate, his lordship says, do I know how long each shift at VTS is and how many people work there? I don't know how long each shift is. I think it's... I don't know. I'm thinking it's fairly much... I did know, Chris did tell me. I think it's pretty much like a normal sort of 8-hour workday, but I think they may be only on the radio for 4 or 5 hours at a time, on and off. And from memory, I think there's about 30, 40 people working at VTS, on and off. They do other things like the back office and the radio as well, so they all sort of cycle around. Hopefully I'm trying to get a little visitation around VTS. I've been talking to Chris at VTS. We hear him on the radio quite often. And he's been emailing his superiors to see if it's a possibility that I can get a tour in. The ferry's heading out.
Split to VTS, has received west of Chat inbound.
Shipmates Kerry's asking if the tall building can fit 1,000 shipmates in it. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Womp the building. Oh, shipmate, who's that? Ben Kent says the tugs are manoeuvring near HMS Prince of Wales. Let's have a look, shall we? I wasn't going to cover that, but we might be getting close. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. HMS Prince of Wales. Where is she? She's over here. As I do find it very amusing. I can't quite see where she is, but you can see the tugs. So what have we got over there? The SD Bountiful, the SD Indulgence, the SD Independence, SD Tempest. I'll just here you go. So we're in Portsmouth here. So the HMS Prince of Wales aircraft carrier. She's here in the Portsmouth dock area, surrounded by a whole load of tugs. The SD Bountiful, SD Indulgence, SD Suzanne, SD Christina, and the SD Tempest. Apparently the HMS Prince of Wales is due out shortly. I think 6:30, one of the shipmates said.
Arrow, VTSL, copied, safe on passage, no reported inbound at this time.
Shipmates Gary and Nancy Travels. There'll be no trouble there. Me and the miss, our cabins are just down the corridor from the Crow's Nest, so I haven't got far to go back to bed. Excellent cabin location, that, right, just down the road from the Crow's Nest. Certainly one of my favourite places to be.
Yes, good evening. Red Osprey, shortly depart. Roll clear the cows, please.
Red Osprey, VTS, that will receive, thank you. But it's just the ferries inward bound for the time being. The Yantian Express has just passed the nav inward bound. You should see her.
All copied.
Lots of tugs down there. I believe it's a 6:30 departure. And it should be departing over there near where the Spinnaker Tower is.
VTS Red Jet 7, Town Quay to Cows, please.
Jet 7 VTS, yeah, Town Quay for Cows, thank you. The split 3 passing SA outward bound. The Aurora at the Cows shot turn outward bound. And the ferry.
That's all received, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, last on our screens is the Aurora. She's departing on a 19-day round trip to the Mediterranean Discovery, they're calling us. She calls in La Coruna in Spain, Porto in Portugal, Tangiers in Morocco, Valletta in Malta, Messina in the Italian Isle of Sicily, Salerno in Italy, Rome in Italy, the French island of Corsica, Alicante in Spain, Lisbon in Portugal, and then back to Port Southampton. Really quite an interesting itinerary, that one. Shipmate James Dawson. Oh, he said he dropped me a message on the Discord. Ah, marvellous, shipmate. Oh, that's a good question from shipmate Lyrics. Does anyone know if P&O have ordered any new ships? That's a good question. I can't say I've seen anything. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if anyone else in the chat knows if P&O have ordered any new ships. Their last one was Avia, and she arrived. When did she arrive? Quite a few years ago now. Shipmate Margaret says not yet. Yeah, some of the ships are getting on a bit. For instance, Aurora here, she is launched in 2020, the year 2000. Sorry, get my thousands caught up. So yeah, she's quite an old ship by comparison. But from what I know, still popular amongst customers. Paul from Love Cruise knows. Ships have been ordered by Princess, though. That's one of the ferries from Fishbourne. To Portsmouth. Difficult to work out if there's. It looks like there might be some movement of the aircraft carrier. There's Queen Victoria passing by. Southampton doesn't have a tall building like the Gunwharf Quays. I thought it was at the Gunwharf Quays on Wednesday, at the Spinnaker Tower. But there is a large Spitfire monument being built in Mayflower Park. It's going to be, I think it's 3 times the size of a Spitfire. A big metal chrome swoop perched on top will be a 3 times size Spitfire, which I think is going to look absolutely fantastic. Stunning in the corner there of the Port of Southampton, of Mayflower Park.
Okay, BTS. That's all copy, thank you. There's nothing immediate for you. Roger 6, BTS. All copy, thank you. The Aurora is at the West Bramble. She's clear channel 1. And flat hole approaching the Bourne Gap. Is surveying the Thorn.
BTS, Phoenix.
Phoenix, BTS.
BTS, Phoenix, good evening. That's us all finished with the CFCL staff. I just had a match for Paulie.
Phoenix, BTS, yeah, all copy, thank you. That's great.
Thank you.
Excellent view down the bows here of Aurora. I think there's a touch of a lean on Aurora compared to the other vessels we've seen today. The Britannia, I think, was the flattest. Queen Victoria had a bit of a lean as well. You can see quite how rapidly they move when they turn. Going around Bramblebank, quite a skilled operation. Shipmate Topsy says, my cousin is on top deck watching the sail away. Enjoy, Bud Dog. Bet you can't pronounce that. Well, hope I've given it a go. Who knows if it was correct. Shipmate Amy. Oh, Amy and Reese, they're looking forward to spending their weekend on Town Quay. I think you might be in some good weather on Town Quay this weekend. I don't think it's going to be unpleasant like it has been. Let's have a quick look. I haven't actually checked the weather forecast myself. Weather forecast for tomorrow, for instance, is going to be absolutely perfect for their shipmate. Sunny and 5-mile-an-hour winds on Saturday evening. And Sunday afternoon, evening, sunny, cloudy, and a little bit of wind. Going to be also Saturday around about 19 degrees. So absolutely perfect. I think you might even need to go as far as to get some sunscreen. All sorts of tug activity going on down in Portsmouth, around the Prince of Wales. I don't think she's moving. Some of these tugs are definitely moving out. I think she's due away. I think someone said at 6:30. Oh, His Lordship. So how much did it become a member of the channel? Do you know what? I don't actually remember. I think the entry-level tier, you might have to correct me, I think it might be £2.99 a month or £3.99 a month. If you become a member, you get access to our Discord server, access to extra content.
GSCR staff, BTS afternoon.
And also you get access to the VTS radio 24 hours a day. Oh, shipmate, look, so it's £2.99 a month. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. Evening to you both.
Oh, shipmate Topsy. Oh, well done on Bud Dog. It's not an easy one. It's Welsh. Well, I've never heard of that before. Well, the shipmate Baron Orch. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
Queen Victoria, BTS, Sports out. Thank you.
Shipmate James Dawson says the Prince of Wales is due at the nav for 7:20. So, yes, I think 6:30 looks like a sensible departure time. We'll keep an eye on that. Well, I might keep broadcasting, actually. I might have to go to the galley and refresh my drink. Shipmate Paul. Yeah, no, I have done the banner, actually. I did that about an hour. I remembered this time for a change. Shipmate Lynn Beeson says, will you be filming on Thursday?
BTS, ready to go, Wayne.
Ready to go, BTS. Second, thank you. The split 3 there, just between 40 deep and Blackjack, outward bound.
Yeah, see you there, thank you.
I've just run into a problem. Well, actually, so, anyway, that's my problem, not yours. Yes, Queen Mary 2 and Queen Anne are departing on Thursday. I'm hoping that'll be quite a good day with lots of honkage. There's a possibility, though. I've got a ship visit. So, I will need to give. I need to try and sort some things out. I'm always struggling with... time. Yeah, I think I've got a ship visit on World Explorer up in London on Friday. There's a great view here of the Queen Victoria going past one of the Solent forts. This Solent fort here is the one with the hotel on board. They were up for auction a while ago. I'm not sure what happened. That gives you an idea of the size of the forts. They are massive. That one was turned into a hotel. You would, if you booked up accommodation, they would take a rib out from, I think, from Gunwharf Quays, and they would shoot you over to the forts. Well, the shipmate Ben King. Many thanks, shipmates. Many thanks for your support. He sent over a grog voucher. Do you know what? I'm very tempted to convert that later on this evening. Go to the Dancing Man. It's been a while.
BTS Split 3, hook boy out.
Split 3, BTS pick up.
Shipmate Devo Kick says brilliant ringtones. Oh, I think you're talking about the noises when someone subscribes. Yes, they're. I've got a variety of noises. Some of them are from Shield Hall. She's the heritage vessel that's here in port. Although she's not in port at the moment, she's still in Falmouth. I don't know if anyone knows when she's due. When she's due to come back to Port Southampton. I think it was wind conditions led her to stay in for a bit longer, from what some of the shipmates have said. But yes, a lot of those noises are from Shield Hall. But if you haven't subscribed, please do. It is free. Spreads the word round. I still get messages from people saying that they enjoy the channel and watching the ships, and they'd wish they'd known about it sooner. More of you subscribe, the more it'll spread the word round. Shipmate James Dorsey, the main channel in and out of Portsmouth is closed from 1815. Well, the shipmate Johnny B, always well done. 31 months member, over 2.5 years. Thank you for your support, shipmate. Much appreciated indeed. Ah, yes, shipmate James Dawson's posted over the times. Okay, so the main channel into Portsmouth is closed between about now and 20 to 8. Prince of Wales is due away at 6:30. So actually, do you know what? I might stay with it. I might have to pop down to the galley for a drink though. It's actually pretty decently warm out there today. There's the Trinity House Galetta. She's a buoy laying vessel, maintaining all the buoys and markers around the coast of the United Kingdom. Shipmate Carol Finnis is asking, does anyone know where the Prince of Wales is going? I don't know. Trinity House look after all the lighthouses and anything marine. There's Britannia. No real movement yet on Prince of Wales. She is, I think, due away at 6:30, so might be a little while. I'll tell you what I should do. I should get the VTS radio for Portsmouth. VTS radio Portsmouth, channel 11. I could do the radio import. I wonder if I can sort that out. I need a radio in Gosport. That's what I need. A radio in Portsmouth. Shipmates Pike says, good to see Prince of Wales Park. Yeah, okay, I'll keep with it for Prince of Wales. I might have to have a little dead spot in the middle where I have to nip to the galley. But all the tugs are certainly around here. We've got the SD Suzanne, SD Christina, SD Tempest, SD Independent, the SD Indulgent, and the SD Bountiful. They're all bombing around there. Prince of Wales is in the middle here. For some reason, doesn't start up. The Navy like to turn off their AIS, make themselves visible. Excellent Span Apple says the HMS Prince of Wales is being deployed to North Atlantic and the high North Arctic region as the lead ship of Operation Firecrest.
Furby, VTS.
Good evening, finished with the CSL Star, we're back to 37.
Furby, VTS, back 37, thank you.
Yeah, evening, Rod.
Question there from Gary and Nancy Travels. Does anyone know what's the best special restaurants to book up on Britannia? I don't know, so perhaps somebody in the chat can let him know which ones are the best. That's one thing I noticed on the ambassadorship. They have a couple of specialty restaurants, but they're only available to book once you're on board. I know when I went on a couple of P&O ships, I didn't realise you could book the specialty restaurants before you get on board. I think on a P&O you can book up things on board from something like 60 days in advance or something like that. I can't remember. Paul from Solent Ships Voyages did tell me to book in advance. Of course, I failed. Still no real movement yet on the Prince of Wales. Still got 15 minutes to go there. Oh yes, of course, there is a Sindhu, which is a specialty dining on Britannia.
Split 2, VTS 14, Britannia is just there, shaping up for the fort outward bound, followed by the Apex, the Aurora at South Open outward bound.
I know that P&O have rolled out Sindhu, the Indian restaurant, specialty restaurant, to quite a few of their ships, and I believe it's very popular. I've totally failed to get in there at any point I've been on board, but I've only ever heard good things from people, and I don't think it's that expensive. I don't remember what it was, but it was... You had to pay a premium, obviously, over your normal, but I don't think it was very expensive. It might be like £20 or £30.
BTS Red Jet 6 Western Shelvin, permission to continue speed, please.
Roger 6 VTS, just please. The Phoenix and the Bargate, passing 102, 104 outbound.
Right, Ships, I'm just going to nip down to the galley and get myself a drink top-up. It's certainly 6:30, and we'll hopefully catch the Prince of Wales departing from Portsmouth. Tugs are all there, connected up by the looks of it. It's about probably something 10 minutes or so after 6:30, and we'll probably see everything. Maybe 15 minutes.
Southampton VTS, Britannia.
Britannia, PTS.
Yeah, VTS, Britannia, through the forts outbound. Original plans to go north and east of the tower, but we're just going to see how that pans out for disembarkation, so we'll keep you posted.
Thank you, that's all copied.
Evening, Jamie. Yes, the Anthony Express was through the ports inbound main channel.
Yeah, Anthony Express VTS, all copied. Do you require a counter?
Not today, thank you.
Thanks, Rob. The Apex is the North Sturbridge outward bound, and the Aurora coming up to South East Road, middle outward bound.
Okay, all received, thank you.
VTS Eleanor.
Hello, VTS.
Yeah, that's our sewage transfer all completed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you, sir. Have a good watch.
Looks like should be about 5 minutes until the Prince of Wales aircraft carrier departs. She's here in Portsmouth. That one there. Surrounded by a whole fleet of tugs at the moment. Turning into a lovely evening here in port. No, that's not right. Seems to have errored there. There you go, that's better. Temperature is still around about the 14 centigrade mark. Wind is about the same. Visibility not improving.
Queen Victoria, VTS.
Approaching the hive line. Make a team, please.
And here's the Aurora, the last of our 3 ships this evening. Well, Carrie says, is there a reason for the multitude of tugs? I don't know. Does seem like an excessively large amount of tugs. Could be that she's got quite a lot of windage. She's in odd shape. Maybe it's just a safety thing. I suspect she's probably not very mobile.
VTS ready, go. Approach the hive line. Make a team, please.
And there's quite a narrow entrance in and out of Portsmouth.
See you soon, man. Thanks.
Paul's asking, are they all tugs or escorts? Well, I've been looking, and they all look like they're connected up. Difficult to tell without seeing any pictures, but they're definitely all bobbing around like they're connected. Oh, Johnny B says 2 to assist and 4 to escort. We can't really see from any of our cameras, unfortunately. Although I am hoping to rectify that situation.
Britannia, VTS. Britannia, VTS. All copy, thank you. The City of London's working about 3 miles south and east of the North Tower, and the Côte d'Albert about 10 miles south and west in Woodbound.
Question from Gary and Nancy Travelsy. Is it worth changing from a fixed dialing time to freedom diming? I can't remember which ship you're talking about. I certainly prefer the freedom dialing option. I find that to be a lot more flexible.
BTS, Red Osprey, hook out. BTS, Red Osprey, hook buoy out.
Well, the shipmate Paul. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Man, thanks for subscribing.
Southampton BTS, Red Falcon shortly departing East Coast to Royal Pier. Any traffic, please?
That's pretty good, picking up Red Falcon from East Cowes. Ah, excellent. Radio's working well today.
Station calling Southampton BTS.
BTS, this is Red Osprey, hook buoy out.
Red Osprey BTS, look out, thank you. Flat Dog still working between Blackjack and Castle Point.
All copied.
Southampton BTS, Red Falcon shortly departing East.
Whole of
Red Falcon and BTS, yes, so the split 3 at the West Bramble, outward bound, and the Flat Hog still working between Castle Point and Blackjack.
Thank you very much.
I would say there's a chance that the Prince of Wales is on the
Southampton
move.
VTS, Southampton VTS, City of Chichester.
All the tugs seem to be spread out, and she says that she's currently doing 10 knots. Well,
City of
half knots.
Chichester, Southampton VTS.
Southampton VTS, City of Chichester. Good evening, sir. That's us 30 minutes notice for departure from the Crown's Wharf. 30 minutes notice for departure.
City of Chichester VTS, thank you. What's your deepest saltwater draft, please?
Southampton VTS, deepest draft 3.8, 3.8, 11 persons on board, 11, NPC 1231, 1231.
Thank you, ma'am. That's all received. Call me back in 30 minutes for permission to sail then.
City of Chichester. She is
VTS Red Jet 6 Town Quay for Cows, please.
one of the hopper dredgers.
Red Jet 6 VTS, Town Quay, thank you. The Spitz of Ferrovies passing Royal Bear outward bound, and the Phoenix at the test buoy bound for SO Flat Hog still working between Blackjack and Castle Point. Yantian Express between Mother Bank and North Sturbridge inward bound.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I would think it looks like the Prince of Wales is on the move. And that's that container ship we talked about earlier, the Yanqing Express, just going past the Aurora.
VTS, thank you, split 3 between West Bramble and South Bramble for Cows, and the Flat Helm still working between Blackjack and Castle Point. The Spitz of Phoenix, Western Shelf outbound for SO, so it's very passing beer ahead.
Yantian Express, just passing behind the Aurora there.
Apex, VTS, 3 of the 4's up, thank you. Well, no immediate traffic for you. The Coach Albert about 9 miles south and west of the tower, inward bound for Portsmouth.
Yeah, Prince of Wales definitely moving now. She's moved away from the dock side. All the tugs are around, gently pulling and tugging. Shipmate Kathy Mallon says, which cruise should I choose as my first cruise? Excellent question, shipmate. Fairly easy to answer, but probably need to know a little more information from you for that. If I was you, I would just contact Paul from Solent Ships Voyages, and he will get in touch with you. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, that one. Yeah, scan that QR code and get in touch with Paul, and he'll identify your needs and see what would suit you best. There's quite a different number of lines out there, cruise lines, and they will cater slightly differently, and you try and match the lines to the person. I don't know if anyone's interested in booking up cruises for 2028 on P&O. Pre-registration is open.
Yes, Smith 3, that is channel 69 for cows. Thank you very much.
Split 3 VTS, thank you. The Red Falcon shortly departing cows. Break course to
Thank you.
I need a banner for Solent Ships voyages. I think you've sent it to me. I just need to add it in. Something I can't do on the fly. It's an offline thing. Prince of Wales just slowly moving away from the dockside there in Portsmouth. Not gone very far. In fact, she's stationary now, so it looks like they've pulled her away from the dock, and I imagine they might start heading forward any time. It is a lovely evening. Slowly, slowly with the Prince of Wales. A whole number of tugs buzzing around, pushing and pulling.
Aurora, BTS through the port. Thank you. The apex ahead of you there. And the Cote d'Alberta, 7 nautical miles south and west of the tower. She's inward bound for Portsmouth, the City of London, working 3 miles south. Aurora, BTS, yeah, I believe so. Break, apex. Apex, BTS, yeah.
The Prince of Wales currently at 1.3 knots, 1.5 knots. I think she is on her way out.
Britannia, BTS. No changes. The City of London still there dredging.
Aurora heading through the ports on her way off on a 19-day round trip for the Western Mediterranean. She's calling at La Coruña in Spain, Porto in Portugal, Tangiers in Morocco, and heading across to the capital of Malta, Valletta, then to Messina in the Italian Isle of Sicily, then Salerno in Italy, then Rome in Italy, finally to the French island of Corsica, across to Alicante in Spain, around the corner to Lisbon in Portugal, and then back to the port of Southampton.
Southampton, yes, the Indian Express, South Ride Midland, one of the tugs.
Desert Express, South Road, Midland. Thank you. Just to confirm, no countdown.
That's correct, yeah, no countdown.
Yeah, that's lovely. The Flatom's still working around the reach, surveying.
Okay, thank you.
There's all the tugs around the Prince of Wales. For some reason she comes up as a dot. Definitely not a dot, definitely some considerable length of ship, 276 metres. And these are the tugs around here that they've been pulling away. So she is on the move, and hopefully we'll get to see her soon as she starts to exit the port of Portsmouth. She'll be behind the Spinnaker Tower. Well, in fact, I suspect that there in the centre of the screen is the Prince of Wales. Currently at 1.5 knots. Yeah, just about to see her moving. SD Tempest appears to be at the front, and SD Christina and the SD Suzanne appear to be nipping round the front. There we go. I think it's that one there.
BTS Red Jet 7, Northwest Netley and continue at speed, please.
There she is.
Red Jet 7, BTS, yes, please.
Thank you, sir.
All the spinny, whizzy things on top are going round. Shipmate Kathy Manners, as always, lovely the footage spinning. She's thinking MSC Virtuosa. Very good choice. She does depart from the port of Southampton. An Italian-owned company. So the food on board is good and the drinks are extra large. Oh, well, the shipmate Hans. So I pushed the button this week. By the way, his pronunciation of Bodo is quite good. Oh, thank you. I know you're very good at correcting my pronunciation there, Hans. Oh, he's off to do some ship spotting. I wonder where he's going. If memory serves me correctly, Hans is up there near Bergen somewhere. Oh, look, she's picking up speed. Now you can even see the ramp at the front where the aeroplanes jump off the ship. Oh, also on the map now, the ship also has some size. Look at that. You can see it's like a big mama ship followed by lots of little twinkly tugs. So you can see why she needs a clear passage through the entrance to the port there. She is 70 metres wide, which is very wide compared to most of the ships we have here in port. I don't think we have anything wider than that. Normal cruise ships are around 45. Some of the container ships are around 50. Yeah, 70 is... I don't think she's going through the Panama Canal. Shipmate Spike says, his first cruise was on a Disney ship, and the second was Morella, worlds apart. Yes, true. Big difference between a Disney and a Morella. I'm suspecting there was probably also a difference in price. Yeah, all the little tugs crowded round. Currently at 5.8 knots. I don't think there's got any traffic coming in. There is St. Clair has departed. Where is he?
Britannia, VTS.
There is a ferry some distance out coming in. And the Mont Saint Michel, she's coming in, but she's quite a distance out. And near the sort of Randabranch is the Côte d'Albateur. But nothing at the moment, so it should be clear exiting for the Prince of Wales. And yeah, if you did want to contact Paul at Solent Ships Voyages, there's some details there. He'll hook you up with a ship or hook you up with a cruise on MSC Virtuosa. Shipmate Mike says, imagine being on a White Link ferry and seeing that gently flow past. Yep, it'd be quite something. Get your timings right. There she is coming down. So this Spinnaker Tower is just about here. Where the little hand is. That's where the Spinnaker Tower is. This is Gunwharf Quays. If you come into the marina, you have to ask for permission to cross this channel from the King's Harbour Master to get over to this point. There's a little marina here at Gunwharf Quays. You need to radio in and ask for permission. Shipmate Spike, so talking earlier about his first cruise.
Southampton VTS, City of Chichester.
He was talking about his first cruise on Disney. His next cruise was on Marilla. Big difference in price. Says he has to pay the mouse's wages. Well-paid mouse. Ooh, looks like one of the fast cats is coming in there. See, you'd get a view from the fast cat there.
Southampton VTS, City of Chichester.
In the background there you can see some masts sticking up. I believe that's the masts of Warrior. The first iron hulled warship. I think so.
Southampton VTS, City of Chichester.
City of Chichester, VTS.
Good evening. Yes, that's City of Chichester. Ready to depart from Crown Wharf, 3.811 on board. No defects. Outbound for 395 via North Channel.
City of Chichester, VTS. I'll just read that back. 3.8 deep double draft. 11 persons on board and bound for area 395 via the North Channel. Is that all correct?
That's all correct, thank you.
That's Officer Traffic Information. The Yantian Express is the Prince Consort inward bound. She is a clear channel vessel, followed by the Split 2 at the Norris Buoy inward bound for Hyde Reaper.
Copy that. We're letting go then.
VTS for Falcon Hook Buoy.
Shipmate James Dawson, yes, it's reminded me of the...
Red Falcon, BCS, hook in. Thank you. The City of Chichester has got permission to depart from Burnley Wharf.
It reminds me of that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, letting go.
The yellow tower on the left of the screen was the submarine testing tower. I remember I went on a tour around the submarine museum here in Gosport, and there was a chap there
Aurora, BCS.
telling me that he'd had to, every now and again, I think it's every once a year or something, you have to practice escaping out of the submarine, and they do that in that tower.
ETS, yeah, the Coach Java, 1930 at Echo. Yeah, thanks very much.
There we go. Now we're getting a decent view of the Prince of Wales. She's emerging from the entrance to Portsmouth Harbour. She was commissioned in 2019, christened in 2017. ...284 metres long.
VTS, Red Jet 7.
Red Jet 7, VTS.
VTS 7, just for your information, we're going to shift around from Town Quay to Royal Pier, and we'll do some slow speed manoeuvring training on our way around.
Red Jet 7, VTS, that will copy, thank you. The Red Falcon at Hamble Point, inward bound, and the Gantian Express on the westbound will turn inward bound.
That's all received. Thank you.
VTS, Red Eagle, good evening. Shortly to Royal Pier, copy what you gave the jet.
Yeah, Red Eagle, thank you.
Thanks.
It's 284 metres long. She has a beam of 73 metres, which is massive. At the waterline, it's only 39 metres. She has a draft of 11 metres, which is bigger than your average cruise ship, but not as big as the container ships we see. There are 9 decks below the flight deck. She has a speed of 25 knots, 46 kilometres an hour for all you continental types, 29 miles per hour in the King's units, but she has been tested to 32 knots, 59 kilometres an hour continental units, or 37 miles per hour in the King's units. 32 knots, that's 2 knots faster than the Queen Mary 2. Not a lot on the high seas that will keep up with that. She has a range of 10,000 nautical miles. There's a complement of 679 crew, and she can carry 250 troops. And she has 2 aircraft lifts, and as you can see on the right hand side of the pitch there, the ski jump for the planes to take off on. There is a lot of tugs. And if you are on the White Rider 1, the catamaran from right, just on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, the white ship there, you'd have a phenomenal view, wouldn't you?
Aurora VTS.
Well, the shipmate Mel Haddon says he did some work on that before I retired. Interesting experience, shipmate. When did they start building it?
VTS, there's no other reported traffic, and a copy you're going red to red with the coated itineraries.
Probably started building it quite a long time ago.
Split 2 VTS then. VTS will copy, thank you, good evening. Padma leader VTS, good evening.
Right, shipmates. Hope you've enjoyed that one. I will continue to follow Prince of Wales out as she departs, and we shall be returning tomorrow for 2 more departures tomorrow. If you have enjoyed this live stream, please do hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because it will help out the channel massively. Also spread the word, and if you have subscribed, many thanks for your support. And also, if you are a PayPal donor, a Patreon member of the channel, many thanks for your support. And of course, most of all, thanks to Blue Spanner crew who are here in the chat, not only on this live stream, but all the other live streams. Till next time, shipmates.
VTS Red Jet 6 approaching Northwest Netley. Permission to carry on with speed, please, with caution.
Red Jet 6 BTS, yes, with caution.
Keep.
BTS Bargate, good evening. We'd like to leave 37 round to 35, please.
BTS, two stations talking at once. Red Osprey, BTS, copy, you're just departing Cows. Outbound traffic, the city of Chichester approaching Hand outbound. Break, second vessel calling BTS, call again, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. We'd like to leave 37 round to 35, Spitzer Bargate.
Bargate, BTS, that's all copied. The Eleanor coming down past 40 berth, outbound.
All copied, thank you.
VTS Ferriby, likewise for us, around to 35.
Ferriby, BTS, all copied.
Yes, Southampton VTS, City of Chichester. For your information, I will go outside of the greens for the container ship.
City of Chichester, BTS, that's all understood, thank you.
VTS Ready, go, back out.
Ready, your VTS, that's all understood. The Plateau surveying the channel near Northbourne.
Just say that, thanks.